It all starts with a boat like this.
I'm born into it and I don't want to do nothing else.
Vernon Sadler's been shrimping ever since he quit school at 16. He's 57 now, and 2 or 3 times a week he pulls Gary Wayne into the Newman Seafood Dock.
And I'll come in whenever I get the boat full and I'll go back out.
This shrimp's a little darker.
Del Newman is always there to greet him and check out the catch.
I'll look at the heads, I'll look at the bodies.
If all looks good, the fun begins. Sadler's catch, sitting on ice, is shoveled off the boat and put into baskets. Rinsed, then dipped into a solution that kills algae. Some shrimp are weighed and iced. They'll be boxed up, heads on, and go straight to restaurants. These will be in New York City by the morning. The others go onto this table, where locals will make $25 an hour pinching the heads off. The heads become crab pot bait.
Everything's reused.
The headless shrimp are cleaned again, sorted by size, iced, and boxed up. Newman says it doesn't get more fresh than that.
If you're trying to eat healthy and not be full of chemicals and not wonder what your food's going to do to you 20 years down the road, I would certainly suggest eating North Carolina shrimp.
These shrimp all come from the Pamlico Sound, where most North Carolina shrimp are caught. Trawlers typically head 10 miles out into the inland water. But Senate lawmakers wanted to ban this inland trawling and instead keep it more than a half-mile offshore.
This boat is about 45 feet, and that's typically the size of the boat that a trawler in North Carolina is going to be using. If you want to trawl out in the ocean about a half-mile offshore, you really want your boat to be double this size so it can withstand the conditions that are out there with the rougher waters.
Fewer boats trawling offshore would mean fewer boats bringing in shrimp to markets like Newman's. He buys from 6 trawlers and says none of them would be able to stay in business. The impact extends to dock workers, headers, truck drivers, and restaurants. Local shrimp replaced by foreign.
And around here, either a fisherman, a farmer, or you work for the county or the state. All the state jobs are taken around here except for the prison. And if I had to go to work at the prison, I might as well be in there.
It isn't that much of a concern in offshore trawling, but a main concern with inshore trawling is bycatch. That's basically everything caught other than shrimp. Wildlife groups have claimed for every pound of shrimp, more than 4 pounds of other species are caught and discarded. That figure is contested.
The net itself is designed to minimize bycatch. You got this space right here that fish can swim through. They even have this large space right here, this circle with grates that turtles can get out alive from.
I mean, we catch a few fish, but not enough to hurt nothing. We've been doing this, like I said, for this long, 100 years, and the sound are still this many fish now as it was when I started.
If we were doing all the damage they said we were doing, then they got to do something. But we're not.
So we're killing, in essence, hundreds of millions of juvenile fish every year before they have a chance to spawn, reproduce, and support any fishing sector.
North Carolina Wildlife Federation President Tim Gestwicki is adamant bycatch is a problem. That's why he is pushing for a ban on bottom trawling, where the estuary floor is scraped and the nets pull up everything in their path.
It's kind of insane that this practice is still out in North Carolina, and it is not practiced anywhere else on the Atlantic or Gulf Coast.
He says his group is sympathetic to how an inshore trawling ban would impact shrimpers, but he says he is advocating for the changes to protect North Carolina's ecosystem long term. He says shrimpers are strong and will adapt to the changes.
If we don't, the way this is going, we're nearing the point of no return on some of our stock.
The shrimpers we spoke to doubt they'll be able to adapt if these changes go through. It's in the hands of lawmakers if they will start trawling again this summer. Newman says he is prepared to fight for his livelihood.
At some point in time, North Carolinians have got to decide whether they want fresh North Carolina seafood or not. And if they do, we'll still be here. If they want to eat from China, Venezuela, wherever, then we won't be here. But I have a feeling that most people would rather have fresh local North Carolina seafood.
Joe Bruno, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.